What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Bad Wolf, keeping an eye on you from the sky, the all-seeing eye. All right, so let's get into it. Now, before we get started, remember this is a educational-only channel with educational information. So do not just do what I'm about to tell you to do because, hey, some guy said I could do this. Because there are situations that come from not knowing all of the outcomes of your actions. And this goes not only for on this channel, but for in the streets when dealing with cops, judges, your fellow man, and whatever else. Self-govern, use your mind, be smart, and if you're not smart, then get smarter, okay? Don't just accept, and no offense, but don't accept just being dumb, okay? Read books, learn some things, educate yourself. I mean, everybody thinks, oh, well, I can't be smart because I wasn't naturally smart. I wasn't born naturally smart. I read a lot of books and memorized it and rehearsed it until I mean, yeah, I did have a brain that was able to absorb a lot of information at a high rate and then be able to retain it later. But if you want to get smart at something, pick something you like or that's interesting, learn it. Okay. Anyway, that being said, this particular video is going to be about one of many ways that you can revocate your Social Security number. Now, they may or may not accept it. They may or may not, behind closed doors, still keep the file open. But in fact, let's say that they actually do close it. You have to keep in mind that your Social Security is attached to a lot of things. Okay, for instance, your non-existent Cesta K trust, your ability to discharge certain things, your bank accounts, your car, your mortgage, your loans, your whatever else. And if you close it, you could be jeopardizing that those things might close, okay? Or you might need to go to the hospital and you don't have insurance, at least you can use your social, whatever it is. You might not have access to these benefits or privileges, okay? Even though, yes, I know as a U.S. born foreign national, I tell you, I prefer to stay over here, but it is good to have these things, even though they could be considered the mark of the beast or whatever else. Sometimes you can't walk through life with all clean robes. You got to have a little dirt on there too. So I'm not telling you to do this. It's educational information just so you know one particular way on how to do this. All right. So huge disclaimer there, guys. All right. So let's take a look. Okay. So once again, this is not legal advice. This is for U.S. nationals. And for those people who are U.S. citizens just checking in, you might want to go to the YouTube channel or video next door because this is not for you. So, hail Caesar. All right, so for anybody wishing to actually get rid of their Social Security numbers, number one, okay, you're going to fill out 2 copies of the withdrawal form. Okay, so you're going to go to their website, which is ssa.gov/online/SSA-521.pdf. If in fact they have moved that particular page, because they do that sometimes, look up withdrawal form SSA 521. Bang, there you go. Okay, next. Take these 2 copies to the SS office or mail them certified and get a clerk to stamp it as received. They will try everything to talk you out of this, but don't let them scare you. Leave 1 copy with them or mail it in, email it in, whatever you have to do, get it there. Okay, make 2 copies of the stamped received copy and make an affidavit of what you want to be done at this particular point. Okay, so take 2 original affidavits with attached SS withdrawal form to your county recorder's office and get them to stamp both of them as recorded into the county records. Okay, so when I tell you guys, go get it recorded at your local downtown, I mean, most places have these. If they don't do it at your particular downtown area, check the county next door. It only has to be recorded in some county anywhere in the state. Okay, because some of them will be like, oh, we don't record that. They are supposed to record legally and lawfully nearly 99% of everything you hand to them, and it does not have to be on their paper or in perfect format, or even you're not even really supposed to pay a fee. If they do ask for a fee, tell them that you would like remedy or that you can't afford it, and what is the proper form to fill out for being impoverished or not being able to afford it. But don't just, if you can afford the fee, just pay the fee, whatever. Just giving you guys some remedy. Okay, so anyway, send one copy to the Secretary of State or person over the United States, or another one over at the United States Social Security Department, and request your recorded documents to be recorded into their records. Send this registered mail with a signature required. That way you've got proof that they have it. After 30 days, your unrebutted recordings are now in law and will stand wherever you need them. If they claim that you can't quit, charge them criminally with political rights violations and involuntary servitude. Okay, so that's what you got to do. Now, with your affidavit, what you're going to want to do is basically tell them that you want to close the account. If there are, now this is hypothetical, if there are funds owed, let's say either from back or this or that, I don't know your situations, you can tell them you want to request it. They may even say, do you want all of your funds that you've ever put in there? I don't know how they're going to do it. Everyone's different. I'm just telling you, you can just ask questions and not pull the trigger, just to see what they say. Now, remember, this is your, educational probe. Ask questions. Don't assume. Don't be DICKs or TWATSs. Just, be cool. Ask the questions. That's what they're there for. So your affidavit, hypothetically, would say something like, on this particular day, I'm letting you know that I am closing my particular account / trust. Any monies owed to me, forward to me at this, via check form or whatever else. But remember, now, if you don't have that, you better have some kind of public transmitting utility, whether it's an EIN, a foreign EIN, another trust with a number, a trust number, something set up so that you can do business in this commercial world. Because if you think you're going to completely live off the grid, like my guy Poppy, or whoever else, there's only so many people that can do that. The average person is not built for living completely outside of the system. You just can't. Okay, they're gonna get you. You're gonna need something at some point in time. So don't be jazzy. I don't need the U.S. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, well, you need this, and then you're like, well, but can I have it? No, you got rid of those benefits and privileges. Remember, Mr. U.S. National. So, I do recommend minimizing the use of it, if not using it, letting it go into a pending status where it's just sitting there not used, so you're not re-updating your agreement in the trust. Another thing too, what was that? I think that was in the last video. Oh yeah, in the last video, I think I said, if not, it was relating to this information, that when you sign anything with your Social Security number, if you don't put on there authorized trustee or agent of the trust, and you sign your regular name, you are in fact agreeing to be the trust. Okay, so you can say legal representative, or even use UCC 1-308, meaning you're reserving all of your rights, something, because otherwise they're going to assume that you in fact are the same as the trust, not that you're acting as a or I think they'll put you down as a trustee instead of a beneficiary, which is really what you should be, because you are benefiting from that trust, whereas you are not the trust. So if they try to go after you and you've signed just your name with no, all rights reserved, then they're going to be like, well, you're this person. Okay? So, or yeah, the person. Okay? The trust. What they call it, alter ego. You've merged your brain and living person a little bit with the fictitious trust or the non-living entity. Okay? So that's it, guys. Stay smart, stay woke. Talk to you guys later. Stay out of trouble. Check out blacksite32.com and join the Wolfpack if you can. Talk to you later.